Spain wins 1-0 over Uruguay and finishes first in Group H with 7 points. But I have to say, this wasn't the Spain I expected to see.
I agree. Spain got the 3 points, won the group, and stayed unbeaten. But if we're judging performances, this was far from convincing.
The score says Spain won. The football says Spain still has a lot to improve before the knockout stage.
Let's start with Uruguay. I came into this match expecting much more. The individual talent is there. Players can dribble, pass, and move the ball through midfield. But once they reach the final third, everything falls apart.
Exactly. It looked like a team without a clear attacking plan. Time after time, Uruguay reached dangerous areas, crossed the ball into the box, but nobody seemed to know what the next move should be.
That's what surprised me the most. Uruguay didn't lack effort. They lacked organization. They looked like 11 talented players trying to solve every attack individually instead of following a tactical idea.
For me, that's a coaching problem more than a player problem.
Marcelo Bielsa is one of the most respected coaches in football. But in this tournament, Uruguay never looked comfortable. 2 draws and 1 defeat. Only 2 points from 3 matches. That's not enough to survive a World Cup.
And let's talk about the goal. Spain's winner came from a shot that, in my opinion, the goalkeeper should have saved. It wasn't an unstoppable strike. It was a mistake that ended up deciding the match.
If that save is made, we're probably talking about a completely different game.
Another thing that stood out was Uruguay's lack of finishing. They moved the ball reasonably well through midfield, but when they reached Spain's penalty area, they looked completely out of ideas. There was almost no real danger.
That's Uruguay's biggest problem. The talent is there, the passing is there, the fighting spirit is there, but there is no attacking identity, no clear plan to finish plays. Every attack seemed improvised.
Now let's switch to Spain.
Spain finishes first with 7 points, but I'm still not convinced they're one of the biggest favorites to win this World Cup.
Neither am I. This group simply wasn't one of the strongest. Spain won it, but they never looked dominant against the better opposition.
And here's another interesting fact. Cape Verde finished second in the group with only 3 points. That's something we haven't seen in the other groups. It shows how balanced and ultimately how weak this group turned out to be. We'll talk much more about Cape Verde in another video.
Exactly. Spain finished first with 7 points, but the runner-up advanced with only 3. That tells you this group never had a true second powerhouse pushing Spain every step of the way.
Spain controlled possession, stayed organized defensively, and deserved the victory. But they still didn't create the number of clear chances you'd expect from a team that's supposed to challenge for the World Cup title.
Looking ahead, Spain will need another level if they want to compete with teams like Brazil, France, or the Netherlands.
Those teams are playing with much more intensity, much more creativity, and much more danger in front of goal.
Uruguay leaves this World Cup with only 2 points. Spain moves on as group winner, but both teams leave us with questions. Uruguay needs a much clearer tactical identity, and Spain needs to prove it can play at a higher level against stronger opponents.
Leave your prediction in the comments. Can Spain raise its level when the knockout stage begins?
And if you enjoy honest football analysis from animal commentators, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Zoo Football TV with your football-loving friends.
Thank you for watching Zoo Football TV. We'll see you after the next match.